Assalamu alaikum, everybody. What's up? Tim Muhammad. Y'all see the title. I think I want some smoke, y'all. I've been criticized on some of the stuff that I've been saying. There's some stuff that I want to say. Some stuff that I want to drop tonight. Big topic. Let's see, who do we got? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to figure out how I can add you. Let's see. You know,
Yo,
what's going on? Hey,
what's up? What's up, boss?
chilling, chilling, chilling. Now check it out. I had a just to get everybody up to speed. I had a post. I made a post about the 9-year old being pepper sprayed,
Terrible.
and you terrible, right? And you had some criticism that I felt it as criticism that you gave me, and I want to hear it live.
Okay, the criticism wasn't to the 9-year old, the post in general, because I told you that was terrible.
Fact.
So the criticism come in when you say we can't allow this. I'm with you 100%. We can't allow this. As black men, we gotta protect. Boom, I get all that. 100. Got daughters, just like you. You got you when you say I got 4 daughters, I got you.
Fact.
Standing on that.
Fact.
But when it comes, what I said, what I mean is when it comes to these black organizations or these black groups, no one is doing nothing but the different cultures and Black Lives Matter. They the only ones marching for black rights. They the only ones marching for black equality on any level. All different ethnicities are marching hand in hand. Where I seen the Black Panthers in Milwaukee stand on gas stations and corner stores by treating the people wrong in our community and by selling old food at some of these stores. This is live. They go live with
Shout
that. They
out to the
stand on
Black
that.
Panthers.
I'm
That's
talking.
Shout out to the Black Panthers. That's definitely unarguable about the Black Panthers. But I want to interject something about what you talking about, the Black Lives Matter and who else is doing anything, right?
Okay, I wasn't done. I wasn't. Let me just finish, and then you could chime in. Then it might chime into everything that you're gonna talk about, so I won't have to go back. Now,
Okay.
I'm saying like the other organizations, as far as the Black Panthers and the Nation of Islam, who stand on a black power, they black strong man. I have not yet seen the nation march with the people. I have not even march with the people. I have not yet seen the nation put together their on. We standing on. You not about to do our community this way. I haven't, and throughout the United States, or if they are doing it, it's not documented. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everything.
Okay. Now let me chime in.
Okay, go
Let me
ahead.
chime in. One
Go
thing
ahead.
that I want to say is for anybody watching, I'm not a represent. I don't represent the Nation of Islam. I'm not a registered Muslim to any mosque, so anything I say is on me. Okay. Um, you say that you haven't. Well, let me touch on the Black Lives Matter first thing.
Go ahead.
Who do you even know who the leaders of Black Lives Matter is?
I'm not questioning that. That wasn't.
Oh
That
no no
wasn't
no
the.
no no. I guess I'm trying to ask that to say, do you even know who the people are? Like, if
Listen.
you seen them, could you even point them out?
Listen. You changing the narrative. So the
No, no,
narrative.
just I'm trying to walk you through because you said Black Lives Matter was doing something. So I'm trying to like just walk with me a little bit. Do you know any of the leaders or anybody who represent Black Lives Matter? Could you point them out?
Okay. No. Besides the national
Okay,
black.
now, okay, now you add yours. Now let me just defend some more stuff. The reason why I say that is no, there's never been a grounds root organization that had corporate backing that was really for the people. I'm gonna
But
say it
that's not.
again. You can you can trace it all the way back to when Dr. King was doing the Poor People's March and all that. A lot of that stuff had corporate backing, and here we go now with
It
Black
did. It
Lives.
did.
And here
Yeah.
we go now with Black Lives Matter that now have a lot of corporate backing. We can't point out none of their leaders or their representations because they have no leaders or they have nothing that they have asked for or demanded for black people.
They got a lot
Black
of
Lives
activists, right? Hold on, right?
Black
Hold on.
Lives Matter is a organization to push the homosexuality agenda on the black
See,
community.
you going off topic. I'm not
Where
going into that. I'm
we
not going
going
into
off what
that.
have Black Lives Matter have done.
No,
And
no,
what I'm
no, no.
saying is the reason why you can't point out the reason why you don't point out
No,
any of
listen.
their leadership, because none of their leadership, hold on. Just to
I
let
didn't
you know,
talk about.
hold on, but wait, hold on. There are three leaders who started Black Lives Matter is three black lesbians, right?
I'm
On
not
there,
going off
wait,
that.
just hear
I'm
me
not
out,
saying
and
you
then
wrong.
I'm going to put this into Black Lives Matter because you
I'm
said
not
that they
saying
are
you wrong.
doing
Listen,
something.
wait. I'm not saying
Because
you
I want to
wrong.
point out that they have done nothing. What demands have Black Lives Matter had that's of substance that we're
Okay.
going to see?
Okay. Let's pause for a second. We're gonna let each other talk. So
Well,
I'm not. You changing the narrative again. The initial thing was your question. Your initial thing was the black people have to. We not going for this as black men. We have to stand on certain things. And I'm saying, okay, if you look at the powerful like black togetherness in America, it's gonna come down to two groups. It's gonna come down to the Black Panthers, and it's gonna come down to the Nation of Islam. My thing is, I have not seen them do anything as far as black police
okay, now let
brutality.
me name some
Wait,
things and let
wait,
me
wait, wait,
tell
wait,
you
wait,
why.
wait, wait, wait. I'm gonna let you get yours off. I have not yet seen them do anything as police brutality. What's going on? Besides, I said, besides the Black Panthers, the couple things they did in the community, as far as the gas stations and the stores giving out old food. What I'm saying is, the only one that you really see standing up for black lives and black equality is Black Lives Matter. I don't care if they all women. Listen, I'm not saying who started. I'm not saying
Untrue.
none of that.
Untrue.
I don't.
Okay,
I
now
don't
can I
listen.
please respond
Listen.
to can I please respond to the stuff of you said about the Nation of Islam? And I really want to point out how Black Lives Matter don't even represent you. They represent gays
I'm not saying
and
you
the
can't be.
single wait. Black
Cause
Lives Matter represent gays and single black women.
I'm
That
not.
is that they
You
don't
changing the
none of their
narrative.
leaders, none of their representation look like you, cuz. So when you say
Listen.
that they doing stuff for black
You
people,
not listening.
I really don't see nothing, right?
You having that conversation again because were you trying to point out Black Lives Matter, what they don't stand for this.
Cuz you
What
have
I'm
brought
saying,
them up.
listen, what I'm saying is out of all organizations, they have been the only ones marching for Black lives, equality, anything to do with the law. Show me one march that the nation did or stood on talking about police brutality. Show me
Okay,
one.
now can I
You
answer it?
can't.
I
You can't.
can. You won't let me answer it.
I
You won't
am.
let me answer it.
I am.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I want us to
I'm
stay
gonna
on topic. I want us to stay on topic.
let me answer it. Okay, now
I'm
let me
not
answer.
listen, cuz I'm not caring about the three lesbians who started.
But can
I'm
I
not
answer?
caring about that. I'm
You
not
asked
caring
about the
about that.
Nation of Islam marching. Can I please answer it?
Go ahead, answer that question
Okay.
for me.
Number one, you don't
Go.
even there's no history of the Nation of Islam, quote unquote, marching on Negro stuff like this.
Okay.
You
Why
don't got
not?
wait. Time out. Time out.
Why not?
You don't have videos of Malcolm X so-called marching with King them and wait, time out, cuz you don't have there's no document proof of the nation. Why would we link up all skin folk ain't your kin folk? I
I
just
didn't say
told you
that.
what no, I'm answering, I'm giving you reasons why you ain't gonna see us out there doing ignorant shit like the rest of them. Now
But you're
let
not doing it. My thing
can
is,
I
y'all not
please
doing it by
answer it, cuz?
yourself. My thing,
Can I please answer it? Yes or no, cuz?
you can, but
Please, just
my thing is,
you
y'all
won't let
not
me
doing it.
answer nothing, cuz. You
Go
will not
ahead.
let me answer.
Go ahead. You
Okay,
got it.
thank you.
I'm gonna let you talk, then I talk. Wait. Go ahead. You
Okay.
got it.
You can search throughout history. You won't find videos of Malcolm for all of the Malcolmites out there who love to ride up on Malcolm's coattail, but who don't believe or do none of the shit that Malcolm was doing. You won't find Malcolm marching with no big organizations. When Malcolm wanted to march with King them, he went to the messenger and he asked the messenger, why don't we join them? Why don't we stand and march and show the support with them? And the messenger said, what is the marchers going to do but march?
Okay.
We've been marching since 1960. Ain't nothing been accomplished by marching. When you see the nation out there, you see us, and that's when it's time for business. You can look up for all of everybody out there, like with your Googles, Google 1972, when even the police tried to come in the mosque like with guns. Wait, time out, because I'm naming stuff that you can actually look up to prove that when it's time for action, the nation is really there. Black Lives Matter have no. Black Lives Matter has no. They are all over the place. They have no purpose. They have no. Black Lives Matter been a trick to put Negroes to sleep.
See, you
that's it.
The narrative.
Tell me something, because you saying they are a powerful black organization.
I didn't say they was a powerful black organization. I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said Black Lives Matter was a powerful organization that's out there marching and represent for black people. Black Lives Matter was started by a white dude.
I don't listen. You're not listening. So you gotta be white. You gotta see
where the roots is at, cuz.
I don't give a fuck where the roots at. I don't want to.
That's where there's no substance in nothing that they have done. That's where that's why there's no substance in nothing Black Lives Matter have done, because the whole root comes from a white dude, a Jew, and he got three single black lesbians to push a single family agenda. And you sitting there trying to tell me they represent us.
No, I didn't.
They don't represent you or me.
The narrative again, cuz you changing the narrative again.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Okay, you keep changing the narrative and trying to pinpoint Black Lives Matter, who started, gay. I'm not saying that. They are out there marching for black equality. They out there.
Black youth is black youth and white youth with Black Lives Matter T-shirt. You don't know who you don't even know who the leadership of Black Lives Matter is. But like go ahead, because you saying that they marching. You don't even know how they even look.
Let me finish. I'll let you finish.
Go ahead.
I don't care what race, what color they are, where they coming from. They coming from all over the world, marching hand in hand for what's right and what's wrong, what's going on in America with the black people and in this judicial system. This is documented. This is a fact.
They marching for what is right?
What's the laws, the police brutality.
I'm saying, but
equality, right?
But you saying they marching for what is right? Black Lives Matter.
Wait, they marching for black people for the mistreatment. This is a fact. So this is documented. You talking about 1972? I wasn't born then.
No, okay. I was gonna name something that the nation did in 1972 when the devils did try us and they met us with force, not with no marching and no peace and no motherfucking weak shit like that.
I'm saying, what have the nation did in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021? I'm not saying the nation need to join forces with Black Lives Matter and push a. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, where's the nation, their own group, standing on the government, standing on the government and standing on stuff for their black people, since they feel every black person in America should be in the Nation of Islam. They feel that way. If you Christian or something, or if you whatever you are, Catholic, whatever, they gonna tell you whatever you follow ain't real, ain't true. You need to be in the Nation of Islam. That's why I don't understand it, because a lot of people join the Nation of Islam when they go to prison. This is a fact. So
that's a great thing, ain't it? That's a fact. That's a great thing.
Wait, so I don't want to.
I didn't go to prison though.
I don't want to get off topic. What I want to get on is.
But I ain't gonna let you bring up that prison thing, and then I'm not gonna bring it up, so I'm gonna come back like to that. Yeah, I ain't gonna let you like get away with that. I ain't gonna let you get away with that.
I'll let you answer to that. I'll let you answer to that. No lie. I'll let you answer that. Okay. But what I'm saying is, because I don't want to go argue. I just want to know why the nation not standing for us. You want us to join you? Oh, so if we're not in the Nation of Islam, then you won't respect us or something. So
who said no?
Look, I'm just saying they haven't done nothing.
Okay, now let me answer to some of this
Answer
because
why they haven't done nothing. I'm on here. Thank you, baby.
okay, now let me
Answer
answer
me
to some of it.
why they
And when you
haven't
say
done nothing.
nothing, okay,
And it's
let
not
me answer.
documented. It's not
Let me answer.
documented. Go ahead.
Okay, now let me answer to it.
Yes,
Okay, now check it out. When you say they have done nothing, right?
they haven't.
Before I get into what they have done, right? If you
Show me.
have if you have something like the Nation of Islam and you want to replace it, you have to replace it with something that is bigger and better, a better alternative, right?
That's not what I'm saying. See, you getting off narrative. You keep jumping around. You
You
keep
won't let me make a point because you keep cutting
no.
me off,
You
cuz.
keep trying to fact check Black Lives Matter. You keep trying to fact check the Nation of Islam. I want to know why they haven't done nothing since
Why
all
you
this
won't let
other
me
shit been
finish
going on.
any of my points? Why you won't never let I'm trying to have a I want you to
Because
walk with me,
listen,
cuz.
listen, we gotta stay on topic.
No, you haven't. You brought up prison and all of this other shit,
That's a
and then
fact.
you don't want me
Go
to
ahead.
talk about
Go ahead.
anything but what you tell me to talk about.
What's good about live is our
No,
replay.
but check it
You
out,
can go
cuz. But
back
you
and watch it. Go ahead.
okay? Now check
Talk.
it out. Hear me. When you have one thing before you come here and say that the nation has done nothing and that they are worth nothing, and what is
I
the
didn't say they
substance?
wasn't worth nothing. Don't put words in my mouth. I said they haven't done nothing. I didn't say they wasn't worth nothing. Don't do that. Don't put the name. Don't do
Okay.
that.
Well, if
I
you're
have
gonna
people.
say that
I
they,
have.
well,
Don't do that.
uh, uh, to me, an organization that haven't done nothing ain't worth nothing.
Well, that's your words. That's not my words.
What's the
Okay.
purpose of an organization then?
But you not staying on topic, cause
No, so man,
all
we are playing semantics like with the word. That's what you really mean that they haven't done nothing, right? So, but let me say this: when you come and you sitting here and you want to
have they?
throw out the Nation of Islam, right? And
I didn't throw them out. I didn't throw them out.
be, before I throw them out or
I didn't
before
throw
I
them out.
replace them, before I look at something else, give me an alternative group that's been there for black people.
I never said I was throwing them out, or I never said I'm gonna replace them. All I'm saying is, if they so big on black power or black equality or black whatever, black men, strong men, like you said in your video, our men got to stand up and protect. And I'm agreeing with you. But what I'm saying is,
But as a grown man, you sitting here telling me you waiting on another organization to do something for
no,
you
I'm not
before
saying
you
that,
can do it
man.
yourself.
You're not
Listen,
gonna put words in my mouth.
The Nation of Islam,
No,
and I don't want
no,
to make this whole live about that, but the Nation of Islam is not no welfare group. When you sign up, you get a
no.
bag of
So I'm
treats,
not waiting.
cuz. Wait,
I'm
time
not
out.
saying
You don't sign.
no,
Listen, you don't
no.
sign up and get a bag of treats. They are trying to teach you knowledge of self so that you can get it yourself. But
For,
everything that
for,
you are saying to me, you want something given to you. You
no,
said,
I
what
didn't
have
say.
they given me?
I'm not
What
asking the
what
nation to come.
what has they done? Right?
I'm not asking the
But I
nation to
can
come
bring
do
up.
shit for
But
me. First of all, you know that, cuz we had this
we
conversation
ain't.
offline.
No, we
You
talking
know
about the
that.
nation now.
I don't
Let's not
never
get
say
into
I
that.
want somebody to another person,
What's
another
going
man to
on,
come
cuz?
do
Hey, but we
shit
talking
for
about
me.
the nation, man.
Stop.
We ain't. And then listen.
I never said that. Stop putting words in my
But
mouth.
what
Stop
you are
doing that, cuz.
insinuating, cuz, is they ain't
No,
doing
I
nothing
would never
for
have
you.
another conversation
You
with you if you keep doing that shit, cuz. Stop
no,
doing that.
don't
I never
run,
said
cuz,
I'm waiting
saying
for the.
that, cuz.
I never said I'm
Don't
waiting
run
for the
saying
nation to
that.
come and do something for me. What I'm
Let's have
saying
a
is
civilized
they not
conversation,
doing.
cuz. Let's have a civilized conversation. So let's both calm down, but
Look,
let's have
bring
a
up your point.
civilized conversation,
Look,
please.
bring up
Huh?
your point. Your point in your video, which I agree to, on the police brutality. Let's keep it where it's at with the 9-year-old
Okay.
girl
So
in
my
the
thing was
streets.
this. The reason why I said we need to stand up, I'm saying black men don't even have the mindset to stand up that the nation trying to give them. Because
Shit, shit,
hear me
you
out.
crazy.
Hear
You
me
crazy.
out, cuz. Hear me
You
out.
crazy. Cause
Too
that
many black men
don't
and now
don't
hear
put
me
me in
out,
that
cuz.
group. Don't put me in that group. Every black man ain't the same. Every black man don't think alike. Don't put me in that group. But you can continue talking. So you just really contradicted yourself on the nation giving something. But go ahead, cuz. You go ahead. Unless you talk.
What I meant up in that video, too many black men have become soft and milk toes that they let shit like that happen. The nation gives you the knowledge to stop being pussy
Not you, of
Nigga.
course, in particular, because you a tough guy, and of course I wouldn't say that to you, right?
Look at you bogus.
No, because I'm trying to lighten up the mood because you trying to get serious, and I'm trying to tell you,
No.
because the
So
nation
wait, I
makes
got a question.
men. And you
I
don't
got a
see that's
question.
wait, time out. You don't see police hemming up Muslims. You don't see them talking to our women like that. It's because they know we carry ourselves up in the way, and it'll be a price to pay if they
Okay.
try that Christian shit on us.
Okay. I
Christians is
don't
the only
expect.
wait. Time out. Christians and the Black Lives, since you let me get back like to this Black Lives Matter too and the
No, so
Muslim
you going
prison.
off
No,
topic with
because I
them.
told you I can't let you get away with it.
You
You said
going off
so I can't
topic,
address
bro.
it. How can you say it and not let me address it?
Because you going off topic with
No,
it. I wouldn't go
hell,
off
how's it
topic.
off topic if I'm addressing something that you said?
Okay, let me
If
tell
you
you why
said
you
it, I'm
going off topic.
addressing. So it's all in topic,
No,
right?
let
Okay.
me tell you. Let me tell you
You
why.
bring up something and then don't want me to answer to it, and you tell me no?
First of all,
Come on, cuz.
you're gonna answer to whatever you want to answer to. Let's
Okay,
not
then
go
let me
like
answer like to the prison stuff first.
we have these conversations all the time. Let's not
Okay,
act
so
like
can I
everybody
answer
don't.
to him? Okay, so let me answer like to the prison one first. You say in a mocking way,
I
why
didn't say it in
do
the mocking way, cuz.
then why did you bring it up?
What
Like, why did you bring it up?
you ain't gonna let me talk, so it's cool. Go
I'm
ahead.
I'm asking you, when you brought up why do niggas find the
I
Nation
didn't
of
say it
Islam
like that, cuz. Stop doing.
I
Don't,
know that's why I
get off
did
live,
quotation
cuz.
marks, cause damn.
No. It's a lot of people can watch this. I don't talk. I ain't talking like that, cuz this ain't garage talk 1-on-1. Come on now, we on live. I ain't saying. I'm saying a lot of people, black people, find the Nation of Islam when they go to jail.
That's what I said. But you want me to repeat everything you said verbatim, cuz? Come
No,
on.
but you're not
Let's
gonna
have a
do it
real
for
conversation,
elaborate.
kid.
You're not gonna
Kid,
do it
let's
in
have a
them
real
words.
conversation. I'm gonna
Go
say it
ahead.
again. The reason why men or black people find the nation when they go, or Islam when they go to prison, is because all the distractions is gone. They are able to read all the shit that's in the library. They able to look at all of the other religions, and they able with a clear
All
mind,
right.
because most of them get off drugs, most of them get off alcohol, and with a clear mind, now they're able to read everything. And when they do 1+1 is 2, it'll always lead you to Islam. It'll always lead you to Islam. And
Okay.
I don't want to keep the whole video up on Islam because I really wanted to talk about Jesus.
The 9-year-old. The
Huh?
9-year-old baby.
Well, listen, the thing about the 9-year-old black men are too pussy to me. They have become too soft, and it's too many of them that I find, not you, cuz, who are Democrat,
Come on, just
who
talk,
are
cuz.
who are
I'm gonna go
Democrat,
live no more.
who are listen. Too
Tell your
many of them like
conversation.
that I find are Black Lives Matter supporters, Democrats, and they whipping out their phones to always record what's going on, but ain't nobody ever stopping shit. You know,
Ah, cuz you
we
wild. You taking shots, dog. You gotta be easy,
no,
dog.
no, no. I
You
meant
gotta be
everything like that I said. Too many of them are
okay.
Democrats because 90% of black people are Democrats. And
I'm not going that route. I'm not going that route.
well, when you said I'm taking shots, I'm speaking facts.
I'm
And
not
then
going that
like
route.
99% of Negroes follow Black Lives Matter. So both of those are facts.
Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't taking shots. So we're gonna keep seeing stuff like that to the girl happening until the men stand up, and men can't stand up talking about Black Lives Matter, following
Okay.
3 lesbians and a
I'm not
white Jew. How can you follow?
question.
How can you follow
I got a
an
question.
organization who?
Wait. I don't want you to go there. I
How
have one
can you
question.
follow an organization? I'm not saying you, kid.
No, you talking
I'm
in general.
I'm,
Come on now.
I'm speaking in general.
Come on.
All the black people out there, and I'm speaking to blacks in general. How can y'all follow an organization? I read since 1995, blacks have aborted almost 40 million black babies.
See, you
Huh?
going off topic again,
But this is something that Black Lives Matter support.
You going off
Black
topic
Lives
again.
Matter, right?
No.
Black Lives Matter?
Can we go
Where's
back
Black
to
Lives Matter at in some of the stuff that can really give you such all the
listen,
money that's been donated to Black Lives Matter? They got all the money to hire all the lawyers for all y'all reparations and all that. But it's a
okay.
corporation.
Cool. I got
You
a
don't
question.
have grassroots movements coming from being
You
paid for
saying
by
like you
corporations,
saying 15, 20 different things. I can't
but
touch
they
on
all go
everything.
together. Trust me,
I'm not.
cuz.
It does not. It does not. But I'm not touching on everything. Okay, I'm touching back on the black man being strong, right? And you said the nation raised a black man to be above, to be
It
above.
made
You're strong.
it it made me a man
Okay,
when
so
I thought I was a man, but I was really a boy. But the nation, honest to God,
okay,
made me a man. That's
I'm happy you changed your mindset or whatever it helped you with. That's fine. That's great. What I'm saying is, so in the midst of the baby getting abused like that in back of that car, which some police need to go to jail. That's a crime
fact.
to me. You think that a male in a nation of Islam would have been standing right there and they want to deal what they was gonna do?
No,
They would.
they
You telling
they
me
would
they
have
would
to
have
kill the
asked him?
father. They would
So
have to kill the father, like they would have to kill me. You're
okay.
gonna
So you
sit there.
saying? Oh,
They would have to kill
okay.
me, and they would have to kill any listen, any father
Okay.
in the
You
Nation of
motherfuckers
Islam.
right, because
If
they
they
not doing
watch
that to
that,
God.
they gonna have to kill the father, then
I'm
let
not.
you hear your
I'm
baby
not.
girl.
I'm
You see
not
what
in
I'm
the nation.
saying?
I'm not in the Nation of Islam, but that would never happen on my watch ever.
Okay. All right. So we are in
So,
agreement.
you gotta understand. So it don't go off just you making it seem like a male in a nation would
It's
allow
tougher
that.
than a
No,
regular
no
guy.
father.
Yes, I'm gonna say it. Yeah.
No, no
Uh,
father
uh,
gonna allow that.
my father ain't.
No father gonna allow his kid to get
Hey,
abused like that and stand
hey.
there.
We'll be shocked what some of these fathers would do.
No father.
Especially when the white police there. A lot of these tough niggas turn pussy when the police there, but they'll get
Cause,
hard with me and you. But when the police there, they'll turn pussy. Now
but
that's a fact. Come
I
on
don't want
now.
nobody get. I don't want nobody get hard with me. I'm a good guy.
I'm,
I try to be
cause I'm
cool.
cause I'm just saying, most niggas talk tough back to me and you and the 40 niggas, but let one white cop come. He'll get his nigga ass in line.
So how you feel that we're gonna change the whole mood now? We gotta get on the same page. How you feel the outcome of that, what happened with that baby girl in that cop car, how you feel it should turn out? What you think should happen?
I think if the father is around, which I highly doubt, because I hear her screaming like for the dad. Cause hear me. But I think that if the father had a breath in his body and he was in distance, it's supposed to be some dead bodies out there.
Okay, so he supposed to risk everything and go.
What? You fucking right. That is your offspring.
I
Your
agree.
child look at you for protection. I
You're right.
would.
I agree. I agree.
I would.
I agree. It's gonna be an intervention. Something gotta stop. Attention gotta get off the baby. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
The attention gotta get off the baby. I don't care any other way, but to me, them cops gotta go to jail, boss. That's a lawsuit and they gotta go to jail.
Hey,
We don't do no baby like that.
I have to take this shot. Where's Biden at? This not to you in particular. This not you in particular, but all of the Bidenites out there. Where's the press conference for Biden talking about this? Let me see what's gonna be the difference. Cause Negroes seem to think cops only started killing niggas when Trump became president.
No,
Right?
they don't. No, they
Man, you
don't.
out your mind.
Nah.
Niggas want to blame Trump for all the shit, all the black people who was killed under his watch. But if you look
See?
at all the people who died under Barack, if you look at all the people who died under Barack, and he
See?
didn't do or say shit.
You changing the narrative again because I want to stay on the same page.
No, I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing up all of the Negroes who was trying to press all of us to go vote.
Listen, there were a lot of events that transpired where the president didn't react right away. You know, they had a day or 3 days to react to it. So if we hold all the other ones to that, we gotta hold him to that. If he don't speak
Fact.
on it, if we don't speak on it, if he don't speak on it, then we could question like why. But you know what I mean? Like why he didn't speak on it. But I can't say, well, he didn't do nothing in
Because
8 hours.
listen,
So
even if you do speak on it, what is it gonna do? See
I don't know. Like,
here is my position why I think it's unfair to Trump or any president. What is that gonna do? Is that gonna stop cops from killing niggas? No.
hell no.
No, because it's in they fuck you have to change the mindset of the people.
You right. And guess
So I
what?
don't care like who is the president? It's the people who got
It's
the
the people.
mindset of being murderous and
Exactly.
evil like that.
I agree. So
Right?
you can't go to school for 6 weeks and then get the badge. Like, remember I put that in our group text. You can't go
Fact.
to school for 6 weeks and now you got a badge to patrol and kill and try to,
Yeah.
be
Fact.
controlling the neighborhood. Like, you can't
Yeah.
do that
You
because you
got to
still
go to
gonna have
school longer to learn how to cook. And they
you
giving
gotta
these
you
motherfuckers a
gotta
gun and a
see where
knife.
these people backgrounds are. You gotta see where their mental is. A lot of this stuff be mental. You do have some cops that can uh fit in and be great, like, and fit in with the people and just police the wrong. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah,
cops out there like
that's
that.
true. That's true.
They don't.
That's
The
true.
thing is, they don't get enough credit because it's a lot of bad stuff going on, but they not stepping on it too. How many police? It's a couple police departments that saying they ain't going for what been going
Yep.
on, but the only way you got to change that is what you. I mean, you don't like him, but what Biden did, he changing the prisons thing. You see what he doing? I gotta give
I
him
got to
some
see
credit.
it.
I gotta say, okay, at least you going in the right direction. You know what I mean? Let me see
Yeah.
where it go. Let me see where it goes. So,
I'm actually
that's
do
good
this
though.
because I feel I don't know if you want to stay on like for this topic because I feel to talk about Jesus, and it's
I'm
finna
on,
be cut.
cause
Okay,
listen,
okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna be personal. Like
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, this ain't really, this was due to another conversation that I had with somebody, but anybody else out there who disagrees with what I'm about to say,
I
hold
told them
on
to
to you,
chime in, cause
hold
I said
on,
everybody chime in.
hold on to your seatbelts, cause this is finna put some of y'all minds to thinking about what y'all really believe.
Go ahead, talk
With
your talk, cuz.
okay, listen,
Hold
let's
on to your seatbelts.
hold on to your seatbelt, because that shit rocked. Hey, that shit changed my life when dude at Sharks had had told like me this, because anybody out there, I wanted to start this by saying I want people to Google or bring up your Bibles and go to John 17, right? I
So
had took notes up on this. I want somebody to go to John chapter 17, verse 1, and I'm gonna read it out up in a second. I'm gonna prove up in this live that Jesus was not God, right? And I'm gonna prove up in this live in the next 15 minutes that Jesus was no more than a prophet. He was, well, I'm not gonna say only a prophet, because he was a great prophet,
okay,
but I'm gonna prove with the Bible and the Quran for y'all to go Google yourself, Jesus was not God, right?
talk your
And
talk. Hey, talk your talk. That's shit. That's how you feel.
there we go. All
Talk
right,
your talk.
so and I want to start this because a lot of people say if I'm Muslim, I don't believe in Jesus. To be a Muslim, you have to believe in Jesus. You can. There's no Muslim on the planet who don't believe in Jesus. I want to make that clear, right?
Okay.
But we don't believe he was God, right? And if you would bring up or like anybody out there, bring up John chapter 17, y'all, verse 1. And if you read 1 through 3, I'm gonna read it with y'all. Look, cause this is what I've been looking at. I'm gonna read it with y'all.
Cuz,
Here,
talk your talk. Do your thing. This
check
your
it out.
channel, boss. You're doing the big thing with this. I love it.
Check it out. This is Jesus speaking, y'all. John 17, chapter verse 1. These words spake Jesus and lifted up his eyes to heaven. This Jesus talking. Lifted his eyes to heaven and said, Father, the hour is come. Glory thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee. That first verse is God already made the description of who Jesus is and who God is. We got Jesus calling the Father God. But if that was himself, why would he speak like that?
So
Why?
what you mean?
Why?
Why would he
Why?
speak like that? Break that part down.
I'm gonna say it again. This is Jesus saying. Jesus, these words Jesus spake, but it really means Jesus spoke. and lifted his eyes to heaven and said, this is what Jesus said, Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy son, that thy son might glorify thee. So this is Jesus obviously praying and talking to somebody else, right? So this
Okay.
obviously Jesus talking to somebody else, praying to somebody else. But if he's God, who is God going to call Father?
Repeat
Who
that.
who would God call Father if Jesus is God? Because this is Jesus looking up to the heavens is saying, and he said, Father. So we got Jesus praying to God just like how me and you would. Here go like the last one. If you go to verse 3, y'all, if you go to verse 3, it says, and this life is eternal, and they might know thee, the only true God. This is Jesus talking again.
Okay.
He said that thee might know the only true God and Jesus Christ, whom thou hast sent. So this is Jesus saying he want people to know the only true God and Jesus who thou have sent. This is Jesus saying, like, I want y'all to know who the true God is, and I want you to know me. He's separating the two people,
Okay.
right? He's separating the two people. And I ain't gonna get like too much deeper into like the reading, but it's another verse, Matthew. I don't got this one up, y'all. But if you go to Matthew chapter 1, verse 1 through 16, it brings up Jesus' whole genealogy, right? And it starts with David. And it does the whole breakdown. I'm gonna say it again. If you go to Matthew chapter 1, verse 1 through 16, it breaks down the genealogy of David. And you're going to find in there that it's going to say Joseph is Jesus' dad. That's in the Bible. That's in the King James Version.
That's
That
what it says.
Negroes can't read unless they preacher tell them to.
Hey, cuz, stop attacking Negroes, bro.
No, cuz I'm definitely not attacking you, but I'm going to say it again. I just
No,
seem like
I said
somebody.
Negroes, not just me. Like you
No,
gotta understand.
no, I have to attack the Negroes, cuz.
Okay,
Because
but
we
you
have
gotta
to kill the
understand.
Negro thinking.
Cuz you
The
gotta
Negro
understand.
thinking.
Wait. You gotta understand your audience, though. You wanna ride. You wanna bring them in. You don't wanna push them away. You wanna bring them in, and then
But
you
I
wanna.
want to be authentic, cuz I don't want to lie, cuz.
Hey, look, and that's why sometimes they gotta pull up to the garage talks and all that. You hear me? So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is right now, you got to bring them in now. You can't just
Okay.
push
Okay.
them away before they come in. Like bring them in, and
Okay.
then
Well,
I'm
like,
gonna
thank you
explain
for bringing it down. But let me give another one, cuz.
it.
I got another one for all of you. Okay. We're gonna go
Yeah.
Matthew, y'all. Bring
Hey,
out your Bibles, y'all.
I like
Get
what
your
you just
Bibles.
did. I
Get
like
your
what you
Bibles,
just
or get your Googles.
did.
Y'all ready? Go to
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. You know what it says, cuz?
What did it say?
Jesus was only sent to the house of Israel. He was only sent to the Jews. How we now in America talking about someone out of his own mouth, out of Jesus's own mouth, not what Paul said, not what none of his disciples said, out of his own mouth, he said he was only sent to the Jews. And what is we doing now in America talking about someone who out of his mouth said he wasn't even sent to us? He was only sent to the Jews and the house of Israel.
Okay.
But I believe God won't leave us just hanging, right? Because
You
here's the
believe God
last
can?
thing,
Cause you
because I really
believe God.
appreciate you too, like just being here too. I
Cause come
really
on,
appreciate you like chiming in, cuz.
come on,
But I want to
come on.
give this other one, cuz. In the
Talk to
Holy
me.
Quran, right?
Go ahead.
In the Holy Quran. See, the reason why Jesus was sent to the house of Israel, because God being so intelligent and smart that he is, every nation is sent a messenger. God ain't gonna send a Spanish
John,
tea.
John chapter 1. You see what bro just put in the
I
chat.
see it. I see it.
You got
I see
talk
it.
about it.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, but I'm gonna say it again.
talk
There's
about
no
that.
way in hell that God would send us someone who don't speak our language, who don't know where we came from, as a teacher or a messenger to us? Why would he send us someone who's from Palestine, who don't know what we're going through, who don't know the personal shit that's in America? But we're going to sit here. After Jesus, just like I said, Matthew 15:24, he said he only sent to the Jews. God
Okay.
is more intelligent enough to know that every nation needs someone from their kind who
You
knows
got
where they
you got
came from to teach them.
you got to talk on
And
That John 1:1.
I'm, somebody bring up what John 1:1 say. But in the
No,
Holy Quran, though,
no.
Surah 10,
Pull
in
up
the
that
Holy
John
Quran,
1:1,
y'all.
boss. Pull up. No, it's an open chat. Pull up that John 1:1, boss. Pull
Hey,
it up.
somebody like bring it up. Hey, but like
Pull
check it
up that
out.
Genesis 1. Okay. You look
But
at the
in the Holy
chat. That
Quran,
John.
cuz, hear me? Cuz
Wait,
like,
wait, wait,
check it out.
wait. What I love about live is they chiming in and they putting things in. So you gotta touch on this. You gotta
But I
touch on
don't
it, your
have, but
opinion.
listen. Okay, now let me tell
You
you
gotta,
this, cuz I'm not a
you gotta.
Bibleologist who just gonna remember verse for verse, right? It's too many people who say all that shit. It's too many people who got all the verses like memorized and they ain't doing
Okay.
shit. But I know I'm gonna say this again in the
A
Holy
lot
Quran,
of people
Surah.
that wait, cause a lot of people I know that be having those verses memorized are doing a lot of things and they know a lot about it. No lie.
Our preachers and pastors know all of the verses like memorized, and they don't teach us shit.
No. I could tell you somebody who know all the verses right now who don't go to church, but they know all the verses. The
And I
verses.
bet you ain't no preacher. I bet you ain't no preacher or pastor. And now that'd be more impressive. Listen, the
It's not.
preacher and the pastor job is to learn that so they can have the game to get the people in.
So you saying
But they
so
don't
you
change the
wait, wait,
people.
wait, wait. Wait. So you saying being the preacher or the pastor, they just run a game.
If it's Christianity, 110%, because
It's
it can
just
be
game.
proven wrong.
It's just to bring you in. That's it.
It's to make them sound smart and make them look like they got the answers. But just how I got these 4 points of shit that don't make sense up in the Bible,
Yeah.
they have come across these same things, but they not taught in church. They don't bring them up in church. Everybody who go to church hear the same couple of sermons in different ways,
Okay.
right? Because let me please, I want
Talk.
y'all to really look up the Holy Quran, Surah 10, verse 47. The Holy Quran,
Cuz.
chapter 10, verse
Why don't you put it
47.
out? Like that's
Guess what
your
it say,
friend.
cuz?
Talk your talk. Just your live.
That verse says this, cuz. It says, basically, God sends every nation a messenger of from their kind. That only makes sense. Why would God have to send us somebody from Palestine when he can raise someone up from America?
And so what so okay, now for the people that's chiming in or have a question with that, what do you mean they only send from their kind? So what do you mean? Like what break that down some.
Okay, like what I mean like by that is if you a Mexican living in Mexico, some dude coming from Egypt can't come to Mexico telling you what you got to do in Mexico to get your shit together. He can't relate to you. He can relate to you on a human base,
Base.
on just a
Okay.
basic level. But what's going on in your culture in Mexico? No dude from Egypt can come there and teach you what you need to do in your area.
Okay.
It only makes sense from someone who's from that area, who knows what's going on, who's been dealing with it, just like your people, to come up and they why wouldn't God raise up someone who's from that area? Why
Okay.
make it hard? Why make
Nah,
it so
I'm not
difficult?
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
No, no,
what
man, I know that you're not, cuz I'm just speaking up in general. But I'm gonna say this, cuz it's a lot of things that all of us have heard of Paul, right? Like the disciple Paul.
yes, sir.
Do you know that they damn near had a whole doctrine of Paul? He damn near started his own religion. They was calling them Paulines, right?
Why
But you want
why
to know
why
why?
Pauline? Why
Because
Pauline?
Paul is special, cuz he's the one who came up with the bullshit that no one else was saying. Paul is the first person to bring up the Trinity. Before Paul wasn't nobody saying that. Paul was the first person to say Jesus died for your sins, right? But for that, and guess what, cuz? Paul never even
Oh,
seen Jesus.
he never seen it.
Paul never even seen Jesus. I'm gonna
He
say that
never
again
seen
for
it.
everybody who watching. Paul never even seen Jesus.
Is that documented?
What? That's coming from the Bible. If you read it, he never even seen Jesus. His
Okay.
works didn't come out about Jesus until well after Jesus was dead. Paul never seen Jesus physically. No,
Okay.
no, no, never. So, cuz I wanted to say that, cuz, and then also, Jesus never, ever, ever
You
out of
gotta
his mouth.
answer, cuz. You gotta answer the chat. They chiming in. You gotta answer the chat.
I mean, they got to bring the Bible verse up
Listen,
because
if
a
you
lot of this stuff is going to be interpretation.
no, cuz, but if you
Second
if
Corinthians
you
chapter, Second Corinthians chapter 12.
but
Post up like
cuz,
what
but
the
you
verse
gotta
say.
answer. You gotta now you're going live. You know what I mean? So you
I
gotta
don't know
interact
that
with the
though,
people.
because
Cuz
listen,
you gotta interact with the people. You gotta
I'm
interact
not
with the
gonna come
people.
on here, cuz, and act like I'm a preacher or a pastor or
You
a
can't say that.
minister,
This your channel. This
right?
your channel. So you gotta
So
interact
I
with the
want to
people.
come off authentic, and I want to bring just common sense. 1+1 is 2, cuz I like it's so many people all over the internet who got all the Bible shit down packed, who know how to tell you from Genesis to Revelations, page number, all that. It's a million people like that. And guess what? Just like my video said, it's how many was it? Over 20 some churches from 15th and Center to Sherman and Center. You know how many people in those churches is repeating that same bullshit? It's over 15 some motherfucking churches from 12th and Center to just Sherman. And all those preachers in there know all this Bible shit. But look at the fruits of their labor. All of us who went to church, none of us leave that place saying, I want to change. You do for a little because you scared of hell. But once you get out of that, once your common sense like kick in, that shit leaves, cuz.
Listen. Hey, bro, chiming in. You gotta answer these threats. You gotta answer to him, bro.
If God was 2+2, he would not be God. If God was 2+2, he would not be.
Because
I don't
cause
understand that.
you
I
you
would,
sim- you simplifying it. You making it seem like it's as easy as
it
one
has
plus
to be
one. You see what
simple.
I'm saying?
It has to
It
be
don't
simple.
go. It don't go that
Guess
route.
what, cuz?
Go ahead,
Think
talk your talk, cuz.
just
It's your
just think
channel.
about something. The most important thing on the planet or period what you live for is salvation, life after death, worried about getting through life. Why is it so difficult to find one verse
Chime
in the
in.
Bible? I want somebody to find this verse. Wait, like, hear me out. One
Uh-huh.
verse of Jesus out of his mouth saying, I am God. That'll just kill it, right? Why do we
Okay.
have to take these verses and have somebody explain to us that it means him saying, I'm God?
How do you take the Quran, boss?
Well, the Quran say that most of the verses in the Bible and the Quran are literal, and some of them
How,
are
so how do you
some of them are allegorical. Some of them are in story form.
how,
Some other
however
verses
you
are, huh?
listen, get ice cream, baby. However you take in the Quran, that's how the same people are taking in the Bible. So you can't just knock them though.
I have to, cause some of it is bullshit. Cause I
I'm,
know
I'm
this
not. I'm
sounds
not.
so
I'm not
bad
gonna
me
go.
saying
I'm.
that.
I'm not saying you right or you wrong. I'm just saying, however you take in the
Cause
Quran,
listen, do
some
you know
people
that the
take in the
Bible
Bible that way. You know what I mean?
it
I'm just being. I'm just. You saying 1+1 is 2, so we're gonna
it
simplify it, I
it,
guess.
it has to be
It's not that simple, cause
cause listen, why would
it's
God?
bigger than that.
I'm
It's
gonna say
bigger
it
than
again,
that.
cause like really just think about this. Seriously,
It's
we
bigger
can't
than one plus
assume
one.
that everybody on the planet is intelligent. We can't assume everybody on the planet is good readers. Why would God make the most important thing to our salvation of his identity? Why would he make it so secretive? Why would it have to be in code? Why I can't find one verse of Jesus himself saying, I am God?
Okay, where do you
Why
get that? Where do you get that information from? What you just said.
I well, exist. There's
Wait,
no verse in the Bible of Jesus himself saying, I am God. You will find Paul saying it.
where did you get that he made it so secretive and cold? Where do you get that from? That's in your
Well,
is
because,
that in the Quran?
like,
Is that in the
check it out.
Quran?
Well,
Is that
the
in the
Quran
Quran?
doesn't call Jesus God.
No, but is what you just said in the Quran? Yes, it is,
What?
sir. What you
What?
just said
What?
about God making things secretive and cold and hard to understand. That's in the Quran, boss.
No, because you had
Oh,
misunderstood me. I said,
okay.
why would the most important thing
Yeah.
of our salvation, of life,
Yeah.
of knowing the identity of God, why I can't find one verse of God himself, of Jesus saying, I am God?
But I asked you,
Why
where
do
did
I
you
have
get
to have a preacher, a minister, give me a verse and then give me his interpretation to try to have me believe what he's saying? Why
he
is this
said
not
that?
just a simple verse of Jesus saying, I am God? But I just gave you verses of Jesus praying to God. When Jesus was on the cross, he
Let me
prayed, right?
let me
He
answer that.
said, Father, why have you forsaken me? We talking
Khalil,
about,
bring me my towel off the table.
we said
But
Jesus on the cross here, cuz, right? And he gonna
no,
say,
I'm not. Listen,
Father,
I'm not
Father, why
debating
have
against you.
you forsaken me?
I'm not debating against you. But if you want to simplify things, that's
Yeah.
the same way how I take my third, fourth graders and teach them how to do. I got to go where my area of education and teach them how to do layups. This is a right hand layup. You dribble with your right hand. This is a left hand layup. You dribble with your left hand. This you got. If you're gonna simplify it, then things got to be broken down to. You
I'm
got
gonna
to
bring up
bring
this
it
verse,
all the way
cuz like
down to
that.
the middle.
I'm gonna bring up this verse. John
Go ahead.
10:30. I'm gonna bring up this
Wait,
verse.
cuz you got to answer people in the chat, cuz
Yeah,
you got
I'm
to
gonna
answer
bring it
me.
up in the chat. They brought
Hold
up
on, wait.
10:30.
Which one you gonna answer though? You got to bring this up in the chat, boss.
The Robert Bell, John 10:30. And I want this to be Jesus. So this should be in red writing of him saying, I'm God. Cause you know with the red writing mean that's Jesus talking, cuz.
No, but
Hear
you
me?
gotta listen. You see what he said, right? You see what bro said, right?
Yeah, he said I'm asking your I'm pretty sure he mean I'm answering your question.
Yeah, but but
I,
that's
I'm
why I
gonna bring
said
it up
you
now,
can't.
live.
But you can't go off on 30 different points and then he answered a question. Then now we all off.
No, he's talking about this is Jesus saying that he's God. I'm gonna bring it up. This should be in red writing.
But where you bringing it up from? Cause what source is that?
Oh, come on. Okay, like check it out. Cause
What's the what
cause
source
guess
is it?
what?
Cause
Cause guess
what
what?
source?
I had this verse. Cause listen, I had this verse written down to break down what this verse means. This is a old
What
check it out, cuz.
source? What source? Where your source from?
First, you should let me tell you like what the verse say,
I'm
so
not
that you know
debating
like
with
what
you.
he's saying.
Hey, look, cuz talk your talk. I just asked what
His
source.
verse say, I and my father are one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, answer the chat, cuz you got to chime in with the
So
chat now.
okay,
I'm not talking.
okay, so now let me
You
break
got to
that
chime in
down.
with
Let me break that down, cause this
cuz,
not
cuz.
to
Wait,
you. This is to
wait.
Robert.
Wait.
This to Robert Bell. To
Yeah,
Robert Bell.
that's bro. But you got
I
to
know,
you got to chime in. Oh, you got to answer
cuz
with
I'm
the
chiming
solution.
in, cuz look, this is the verse right there. Let me answer it. So his verse that he used, which is the
Is
old
that the
verse
second
that they
verse?
always, huh?
What is it? Is that the second verse? What is that?
Well, he keep bringing up. Let me answer his first one first. He gave me
Okay.
John 10:30, right? And
Okay.
that verse say, "Me and my Father are one." And he's saying that is God saying. He's saying that that's Jesus saying that he is God.
I think bro need to go live with you so I can back out of here so y'all could go
Yeah,
ahead.
man, he should. Man, bring it on. Listen, that verse, Robert Bell. Why don't you come in? Cause you was
Go
a
live.
preacher or a pastor. You
Yeah.
know, I don't. I've never been to the seminary colleges, right? I don't have any numbers or DRs up after my name. I'm just a black dude who got some sense to know that somebody telling me me and my Father are one still is not the verse I said of Jesus saying, I am God. What that verse clearly said, let me just get to it. That's saying Jesus was such a perfect example of what God wanted him. He almost reflected what God was. He became one. He was the perfect example. He was the perfect being at that point. So he became so in line with what God wanted him to do. That's why he once again said, me and my Father. He's one. So that verse is really separating Jesus from being God again. All that means is it's just like if someone is taking up your ways, kid, and they want to be like you, and your son dribbling like you, he want his hat like you. People will look at him and say, damn, you remind me of your dad. Because
Listen,
he's been and done so much like you, he wants to be like you that he almost remind people of you. So once again, that's a verse of Jesus, once again, not saying he is God. Me and my Father is one.
okay, question, cuz.
That is just
Where
like
you been at this,
LeBron
cuz?
James' son, Bronny James, want to be like LeBron. If he gets so good, they'll start to compare them. Then they say they, you know what I mean? So
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
want
wait,
Jesus to
wait,
say,
wait,
I'm God.
cuz. Answer the question. Read said, bro said, read it from verse 25 to get the context. So you got to read it from that. You got to
You
read
know
it
what
from that.
Robert Bell don't know? Is that I have debated a lot of preachers and pastors, and I can do this all day. I want him to come on.
Okay, tell him to chime in. I'm finna get out. I'm finna back out so
All
you
right,
can.
cuz, man, like, come on out. I'm finna bring up that verse, though. Read it from
Hold on.
verse 25.
I'm about to back out live so
Okay.
he can chime in with you. Cause I don't
Okay,
know how
bet.
many. I don't know how the live go. I don't know if you can get 2 or 3 people. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't either. This is my first time, but I'm finna read verse 25 live for the world to
Hold
see.
on. Wait. Tell him to chime in. Tell him to go live. Tell him to actually go live.
Robert Bill, won't you come live? Cuzzo, tell your husband to come live, y'all. Come on. Come on with it, y'all. Jesus answered, then I told you, ye believe not the works that I do in my. You gonna keep giving me ammunition, Mr. Bill? He just said once again, Jesus answered them, I told ye, believe not the works that I do in my Father's name. He said he doing it in his Father's name. Why he wouldn't say I'm doing it in my name? Why he keeps separating himself from God? He's clearly keep telling us he's not God, right? And I'm gonna say it again: you can't be a Muslim if you don't believe in Jesus. Every Muslim believes in Jesus. We don't believe he was God. That's it. All these people who want to tell me that I'm anti-Christ or Muslims, they don't believe in Jesus and all this. No, we just believe what the man him said. What he said about his own mouth. On the cross, he praying to God, but he's supposed to be God. He couldn't help himself. Jesus couldn't help himself on the cross, but he's God. That makes no sense. And I got a verse for you. Somebody bring up John chapter 17, 1 through 3. Read that. I'm going to say it again. John chapter 17, verse 1 through 3. Somebody has to get me past that first. Because that's Jesus praying. That's Jesus admitting that he's sent by God, right? Come on, y'all. There's no way that our salvation, which is the most important thing that we have, that God would make it so secretive, so hard to figure out, that we depend on someone to give us a coded verse and they have to explain it to us. But if we don't get the explanation right, we're going to go to hell. That makes no sense, y'all. We can't keep giving our common sense to somebody because they sound like they smarter than us, right? I want a preacher or a pastor like to come on. Tell me, like, I want them to go to John verse 17, 1 through 3, and make that make sense to me. And I also want them to go to Matthew chapter 1, verse 1 through 16, and that's David's genealogy. And guess what you find out? Huh? Guess what y'all find out? It says Joseph is Jesus' daddy. That's in the Bible, but your preacher won't tell you that. He read it. He know it. He know it's certain things that just don't fit, but he can't say it. He can't say it. In the Nation of Islam, we believe in Jesus too. You know, it's find me a black person that don't believe in Jesus, but then find me a black person that following what Jesus said. Find me a black person that can do the stuff that we told in church to do, according to what Jesus said. Let's not even get into the pork. It's in the Bible 17 times to not eat pork. But a lot of Christians, I'm taking shots, but we have to stop lying to ourselves, y'all. But a lot of Christians hang on to the one verse of Jesus saying he make all things good. Nothing is made bad. Fuck the other 17 verses of him saying not to touch khanzir, pork, or none of that. Fuck those 17 verses. Let's just hang on like to the one. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. And before I leave, I want to take more shots at Black Lives Matter. I said it. We have an organization. Tell me what have they brought to the table to change the lives of black people? All the money that they have gotten through donations and other things like that. Somebody point it out. Tell me. Tell me who they representatives are. Tell me how do they look. There's no way a real grassroots movement is backed by corporations that mean change for black people. And the money, you can link it back down to a white dude, a white Jewish guy. I ain't gonna say his name. Do your Googles, just like we Google everything else. Come on, y'all. We have to be smarter than that. I want a preacher to come in and explain John chapter 17, verse 1 through 3. If not, I'm going to log on up out. Please go to Tim Muhammad up on YouTube, y'all. I finna try to bring you in, cuz. Let me see. Oh, shit.
Cuz,
What's up, cuz?
you tried it.
What?
You tried it again, cuz. Stop.
What did I try? I'm just trying to just uplift the mind of the people.
Boss, stop it. You can't.
What?
You jumping all over the place. Stop it. We ain't playing hopscotch.
Look, but this ain't me and your video like no more. We done like with our topic. This is me
Hey, listen,
ranting now.
because you got to recognize when ain't nobody chiming in no more, then it's
That's
time.
fine.
I don't mind talking. I don't mind going live and let you get your stuff off and
Cuz
what
I want to
say-
finish, but
Hey,
I have to finish bashing Black Lives Matter for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay, Garage Talk 101. What I say? Cuz you need to do what? Do what you're doing now. What?
Thanks, cuz.
Come on.
You
So
did. And shout out to Heen Team too.
I'm not gonna knock your point of view or none of that. I'ma just, if I don't agree, I'm gonna let you know. I don't agree, but and then if some information needs to be handled.
Wait. Before you leave, why do you have to tell me that you don't agree?
No, I said if I don't agree, I will let you know. I said
why?
Certain things you say, I just don't agree with.
I know, but I guess I'm saying it in a way like this. If my perspective is black first and you black, why would you not ever agree? And you being a black man.
Yeah. You want me to agree with that quote?
Prove that. What makes it a cult?
It is. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. The same reason why I said before in our group text, what have the nation done as far as
Wait,
the nation?
but what makes it a cult, cuz? What makes it a cult?
You know the code. Come on now, you educated. You know what the code is.
I know. So why would I join a cult?
My way of the highway. You do exactly what we say. If you don't, you're out.
That's what Jesus say, right? If you don't do this and that, you go to hell, right?
I'm not talking
His
about
way
that.
or the highway.
I'm not talking about that.
I'm saying because there has to be rules.
Because I'm sticking to the nation. So
don't Jesus say the same thing though, cuz? Don't Jesus play my way or the highway?
I'm not talking about that. So what I'm saying is
Come on, cuz.
the Nation of Islam. You said if I'm you black and I'm black, how I disagree.
Yeah,
Right? That's what you
yeah,
said. So
yeah.
so if the nation was so black people and I'm standing like I went to, like I put you in the group text. I'm standing for my people. What have y'all stood on?
Everything.
I didn't see nothing.
You want us to go in the devil's court and fight for, like, cuz it doesn't work like that. See, we is a religious organization first. We are not a political organization.
Okay, but I said
Wait, time out. Time
wait.
out. It's just like you don't expect, it's just like you don't expect the Hebrew Israelites to come up and do all this special stuff because they are a religious organization. We are not a political movement.
So
we are here to counter the stuff that Christianity been feeding our people, because we are not here. We are not here to be a political movement.
The nation only gonna go to bat for the nation. So if the nation
against Christianity, for black.
Wait, if the nation against Christianity or Catholic or whatever it is, they gonna stand on that.
No, I'm not saying that, and I ain't gonna let you say that. I'm not gonna let you say that. No, I disagree with I disagree with what you said. The nation will go to bat. The nation will go to bat for all black people. That's who we go to bat for. But we are here to try to flush out. We want to flush out the garbage. I
haven't seen them do nothing. I haven't seen them do nothing in years.
You, if I told you, you wouldn't go to it because your mind is already made up, and that is fine. Cause your mind is already made up.
And listen, cause
there's nothing stronger than a made up mind, cause and the fact your mind is made up about it, I'm not gonna waste my time telling you where to go, cause you only gonna combat it, cause you have a made up mind about it.
Wait. What I said was, if they are doing something, look at our live. It's recorded. I said, if they are doing something, it's not documented. I said that. I said, if they doing something for black people in justice system and equality, it's not documented. How can a group
it is, wait, how do I know it then?
Wait, how can a group as big as the Nation of Islam and who's in charge of the Nation of Islam do some things for the black community and it's not documented? I don't see it.
What things are you talking about? Marching? What things? We are a religious organization. We are not a political movement. What do you want us to do?
That's why I just said the nation would rather stand on Christianity, Catholic, whatever religion.
Those are your words. No. Those are your words.
Wait. Before they go stand on black equality, because if you not,
those are your words.
Okay, cuz.
Those are your words.
To go back to back. I just asked you from the jump.
Yeah, but then you injected your words into it of something that I never said, and I ain't gonna let you get away with that. I ain't gonna let you get away with that.
What the nation have done besides try to reel you in and tell you whatever you believe. If you're Christianity, you go to Catholic church, whatever it is. If you believe this, you wrong. No, believe the nation.
I'm asking you this, cuz when you go to church, what do you expect the church to do for you when you become a Christian? What do you expect the church to do for you?
Listen. The church I go to, or I chime in because of COVID, I follow on the phone. So the church I go to, I hear great.
5 years ago, 5 years before COVID, when you went to a church, what did you expect the church to do for you?
You don't know Cad then. You don't know me then. So if you know me, then you know how.
So you ain't gonna answer?
If you know me, then you know how I am with certain churches.
Because I understand that, but
wait.
But you won't answer.
Okay, all right. Okay, cuz you got it. Whatever. I'm not going to back with that. So all I'm saying is, I haven't seen a nation stand on none of this police brutality, anything going on in the black community.
You ain't looking.
Show me.
You ain't looking.
It will be documented.
How do I know it? But how do I know it? But you don't. How do I know it if it's undocumented? Cause I didn't just grab it off the sky.
Put it in the chat so I could go read up.
Cause wait, that's irrelevant. Because like I said, I've been talking to you long enough to know your mind is made up, and the stuff about the nation. let me finish. The stuff about the nation, just
you
like
gonna
I
make
said,
you,
just
you
like I
gonna make
said, you can go do your Googles to find out anything else that you
no.
want.
So
Just like I can do the Googles, you can if you really want to find out,
no.
but you don't
So
want to find out because you have a made up mind to.
what
Why
I'm
do
gonna
I have to
do?
do the work for you? If you really want to, it's just like this. If I really want to know something,
No.
I'm not going to wait on
You
somebody to
talking
give
jibber
it to
jabber
me.
right now. You
I can go
talking jibber
find it
jabber.
out.
No,
Hear me,
because
cuz? If it's
you
something
gonna
that
make me
I want to know,
screenshot.
I'm not going
You
to wait
gonna
on
make me
somebody to give it to
screenshot.
me when I can
You
go
gonna make
find it
me
out for
screenshot my
myself.
response. You gonna make me
Be-
screenshot my response to your 9-year-old video. What I said.
Bring it. Come on with it, cuz. Man, you know, my
What is
title
you
said
talking
won't
about?
smoke, cuz I'm just trying to say when you go to church, you ain't when we join churches as black
You can't
people.
tell me what I'm doing or what I ain't doing when I go to church.
Okay, well not you.
What I'm
Okay, well
what I'm not
everybody
doing when I go to
except
church.
you. Okay,
You
well
can't say
everybody
that.
on the everybody on the planet except you. When people join churches, how come the only
Cause you took
religious
like 3 shots.
organization
Look,
we
you took like 3 shots at me already, about 4 or
because you
5.
said it's not you. Because you said it's not you. So is everybody but you. So you said it's everybody but you.
I'm comfortable when I look in the mirror.
Okay, bet. So when everybody but kid, when we join churches, how come the Nation of Islam is the only religious organization we put all these special things on? What are you doing for me? When we was going to church and we was Christians, being Church of God and all this, we wasn't asking them for any of these special handouts.
Okay.
We
Okay.
freely going to them, but this not to you, cuz we was freely
Cause
going to
I
them,
literally
giving our
seen
tithes and offerings, going on Monday, Wednesday,
listen,
Saturday,
the
Sunday,
churches
constantly
listen,
paying in, holding them to no standard. But when
can
we
I
join
say
the
this?
Nation of Islam,
I'm
all of a
Kev,
sudden it's, well, what you gonna give me?
I'm gonna say
But
this from
damn,
the
nigga,
bottom of my
when you
heart.
was a goddamn Catholic, when you was a Jew, when you was a Hebrew Israelite, you didn't go to them saying what you gonna give me. But we joined the
Hey,
nation with our hand out.
you
Not,
changing the narrative.
not,
You changing
not you though, cuz. Not you. Not you.
because I feel you changing the narrative, but I'm gonna be honest. There are 2 pastors I met in my life that I've seen not only preach the word, but give it. Go out and take care of his people. Go out and do that. Only 2. And I'm standing on that. And it was my pastor from when I was in South Dakota who married me and my wife. And it's my brother right now in law, Pastor Bill. They're the only.
Your audio out, cuz. Oh shit, I can't hear you. Hey, like, can y'all hear me? Oh man. I show cuz somebody else chime in. But I want to know how come the Nation of Islam is the only religious organization that we look at or join that we go looking for handouts. When we was Christians going to church, we didn't go there looking for handouts. We went there willingly, giving our tithes and offerings, going on Monday, Bible study, Wednesday, choir, Saturday, uh uh bullshit, and then Sunday the service. But when we joined the Nation of Islam, right, all of a sudden, what is you doing for me? This not to no one in particular, but the reason why people make these type of points against the nation, because they don't, it's something in their own personal shit that they don't want to give up or do. They comfortable in where they at. Because when you a Christian, Christianity puts no limits on what you can do. You can be a gay Christian. You can be a single Christian. You can be, I can kill you and then say that I believe in God and I'm a Christian. There's no boundaries on Christian. You don't even have to follow any of the things up in the Bible. Just say that you're a Christian. All of us did it. There is no standard being held to us as a Christian. But people knock the Nation of Islam, right? And like I said, I'm not a registered Muslim. Everything I'm saying is my thoughts. I don't want to be held accountable for any mosque. I'm not representing any mosque. This is me. This is me talking. But when we joined the Nation of Islam, all of a sudden we put these standards that we put on no other religious organization. What is you doing for me? Well, nigga, when you joined the Catholics, you didn't ask them, what is you doing for me? Because they know on Sunday, all they have to do is make you feel good, say a song or two, and you're going to pay your tithes and offerings, and you can still leave out the church the same person you was when you came in. Y'all can't tell me this. I tried to be like a Christian. I was a serious Christian. I studied a lot. I tried to read the Bible and did not understand. And some motherfucker telling me, just keep reading and it'll come to you. What other book could you read that you can skip past parts that you don't understand and still get the whole meaning of the book? No teacher would teach like that. A teacher would tell you if it's a part in a book or a story that you don't understand, go do the research on it, because you can miss the whole meaning. But when you have the hard questions on Christians, they tell you don't challenge God. They give you all these innuendos on all, it's just a game. But so far, no pastor has come and explained John 17, chapter 17, verse 1 through 3, or Matthew chapter 15, 24, where Jesus himself said he's only sent to the house of Israel. I'm going to say it again. Jesus is out of his own mouth said he's only sent to the house of Israel. Why are we in America praying to somebody out of his mouth? He said, I'm not even sent to y'all. It's not even for y'all. But we scooped all that shit up because that's the same religion that our slave master was when we were slaves. And they didn't see nothing wrong with you being a slave and a Christian, because they can make it work. That's how they add shit in the Bible, like slaves obey your masters. Somebody Google that. Do your Googles. It's in the Bible, slaves obey your master. Right? I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Tim Muhammad. Go to YouTube on Tim Muhammad, y'all. Check me out. I really appreciate y'all. This shit was fun. Hopefully more people check in. I'm out.